Reese looking for a big inning here to keep the score at 3-0. And that one is in there. Chris Reese. The lineup flips over for SUNY Cobleskill as Dukorski goes to lay down a bunt. The throw down from Fiorello is in time. What a toss from Fiorello behind the dish. And he of play from Utica. Dukorski hits this one in the air to center field. Mazovic couldn't get a read on it to start, but he ended up recovering and tracked that ball down, covered a lot of ground there to the Pioneer at bat against Chris Reese. He'll wait on this one and hit it in the center field. Mazovic ranging over, and he's able to lock it up for the first out of the inning. And Larilla with a wide stance again, and he hits this one up the middle. Berger had the scouting report, and he played it correctly over towards first for the second out of the inning. This one back. 2 outs in the inning. Platt hits this one over to Sclafani. Sclafani ranges to his right. He'll toss over to Montrose on target this time. And we will head to the bottom of the third just like that. So instead, it's Brammer on the mound facing off against Sclafani, a 1-2 count. And the graduate student goes, but it is through the wickets, and the catcher has no idea where it is. Sclafani down to first in time, and he'll be there. Scalise trying to win the battle. That one is outside the zone, in the bottom right corner, and Scalise will head down to second early in this one. Berger ropes this one out into center, and it is down. Mazovic scores. Getting the call to go home is Scalise, and a 2-run double. There for Berger, cashing in 2 beans. Field dropped in the sweet spot there. And 2 runs cashed in. Pioneers battling back on this one. Rockwell hits this one into right. Going back is the right fielder. It is over his head. Rockwell with a shot. And he might look to get a triple here. No. Coming home is Montrose. Berger stopped at third. And just like that, we are tied. The Pioneer batter with as he's hit by that one, he'll head down. And the Pioneers will take the lead on a hit by pitch. This one is Hunter Smith. And that is a walk to Sclafani. Pioneers. The graduate student trying to add to this 5-run inning. And that one is just low. Another walk will cash in another run here. And he'll go for the third out of the inning here to try and get out of this one. Scalise chops at this one. It is down into right field. A tomahawk swing cashes in. 1 run. Fiorello is home, and so is Sclafani. 2 RBIs. Right there from Henkel, who was dealing in that game against Hamilton. He held the Continentals scoreless through 4 innings as scoring rate there is Mazovic on the passed ball right into dust blows, and Furman hits that one up on the barrel. A weird sound and somehow a single for him, but a pickoff at second. Peon with the heads-up play throws over. This one's hit down into the hot corner by Sarda, fielded by Peon, and then thrown over to Berger for the first out, and off the bag is Montrose. Reese trying to deal his way out of this one. And that one's in there, a big swing and miss. Fiorello will field and head down to first. That'll be the inning, a K for Chris Reese. Rockwell with a double earlier, his last plate appearance. Hits this one down to the spot where you don't want to hit, but it gets by Tedford as he was coming in. Tried to give that one a big glove, and Rockwell look. That one is roped by Josh Duvall into left field, and Rockwell getting to second. That throw low on the pickoff attempt at first. Rockwell will advance. He's getting the go sign from head coach Joe Milazzo, and he is heading home. 2 bases on that E1, the pickoff attempt. And Duvall will head over. Krogman back on to work in the bottom of the 5th, and Sclafani takes one off the shoulder to lead off this inning. The graduate student will head down to first. The 0-2. That one hits Mazovic on the numbers. So Mazovic stands in there, and this one is hit down the line with pinpoint precision. It'll fall in there like Shadur Sanders in the 5th round. And Steve Sclafani will head home and score for the Pioneers. Berger hits this one into play. It was foul, but it spun back fair. And Berger almost dodged the tag, but he is his first opponent. Pioneers up 13-5 here in this one. Hit down the line to Peon. Peon goes over, gloves it, and over to first. Good pick by Montrose and a good stretch. And he speeds this one into right field. Rockwell in on that one. Rockwell did his homework. The payoff pitch from Markle. That one is up top for a walk, and Fiorello will head down with the delivery. This one's sent on a line by Sclafani. It is in there. Rounding third is Peon, and heading to third is Fiorello. Sclafani will be in there with a single. Mazovic. No hits today, but 3 runs scored and an RBI. And now a couple more beans to his resume today. He gets one in. It's Fiorello, and Sclafani's coming in. He'll slide. 2 RBI single for Justin Mazovic. Trying to cut this comeback effort short here. This one's hit over to Berger. It'll be fielded and flipped to Sclafani. There you have it. The Pioneers emerge victorious after Cobleskill made it interesting. Sternastic flashed his class and took the win here for the Pioneers in this Thursday throwdown. Make that 5 consecutive.